What's up, everybody? It's finally here. This is the Henry Cavill Black Suit Superman life-size bust by Infinity Studio. If you remember last year, I did a review of the prototype. So hopefully the production will be the same quality or even better. I'm very excited to see it. So let's unbox this thing. First off, I want to apologize about wearing sunglasses indoor here, but I have an infection on my left eye and it's not pretty to look at. Now, after we assemble everything here, let me show you the certificate first. This is the certificate and it's number 111 out of 499. I personally requested this number, so shout out to them for giving me this. That's very cool. Now let's check out the details of the Superman here. Start with the base here. You see a big S right here on the base. And I believe this is like a Kryptonian spaceship that Superman came with. And you have a light up function inside as well. You can see like a bunch of metal. Nice design looking over here. And we have the big Justice League logo in the back, which is very nice. And the AC adapter where you turn on the light up function. Overall, I think it looks just like the prototype so far, everything here, except the light up feature. Let me turn it on for you guys so you know what I'm talking about. This little S here is the key to turn on the light up function. So you just press on it and it lights up. I think there are like a pulsation to it as well. I'm not sure how it exactly works. I can pull this whole thing out and the light up is still working. So basically it's just acting like a button to turn it on and off. And the LED lights, it's all way around the base. You can kind of see here, but it's not too bright. So I can't remember if the prototype is actually brighter or not. And also I have a little trouble with the button. When you push it in, sometimes it turns off, sometimes it doesn't. For some reason, look at that. It's like, I don't know what's going on here, or maybe it's just for the eye only, I don't know. The suit here is made of rubbery material. Very nice. And the S here, I think, is sculpted. Yeah, even the emblem in the back right here. Yeah, that's very solid. Very nice, man. And it's pretty accurate to the movie. Same thing on the arm, the same rubbery material. very nice, very flexible, and you can actually see the metal suit right underneath as well. So it's kind of shiny if you have like the lights directing to it. Now, to me, the arm, like the upper arm is kind of big, and then the forearm is a little bit smaller. So it's not really that proportionate, right? There's a little zipper right here on the side. So it make it a lot easier to put in. Let me show you the handle. Here you go. Very nice magnetic to it. And this is the metal underneath. Looks really good. The hand looks so realistic. You can see here, you can see the blood vessel underneath. Very nice coloring as well. And the little hair here that they plugged on looks so real, man. Even on the knuckles. Oh, the fingernails. Look how realistic that looks, man. And it's very firm as well, I think. Yeah, they did such a good job on the hand. The right arm, everything is just about the same. Same nice detail on the silicone hand here. Very nice. One thing I noticed though, the body, especially when you're looking at it from the side, is very weird looking. Like the waistline, this is so small, man. This looks like a lady's waist, and then you have the big chest. I don't know how I like that, but if you're looking at it from the front, it's okay. But on the side, yeah, definitely that kind of bothered me a bit. One more thing I want to add on to the arm, since it came in separate piece, you're definitely going to be seeing the seam line right here of the fabric. On top here, you can kind of just cover it with the cape, but still, it's just very visible. Here's the back. You can totally see the metal suit underneath here, and there's a zipper that you can actually just zip up or zip down, which I don't even know why, because you don't really need it, but I guess just in case you don't want a cape on him, so you can see all the details in the back, so it's kind of more realistic that way. And the cape, I think it's okay. It's the same material as the prototype, except the prototype, they didn't cut it. It was just really long. But this one, yeah, it's pretty good. Not too bad. The one thing I don't like about the cape though, just the way you have to assemble it. This little piece right here, you actually have to push the cape inside and just make sure it's all the way inside, so you're not going to see it from the outside, which I think there are so many other ways that you can actually do to make it look so much better and easier. And the moment we've been waiting for is the likeness of Henry Cavill, and if it's better than the prototype or not. I can tell you right now, it is not the same, especially the face. This one seemed like he is wearing a makeup for some reason, you know? The skin tone here is kind of weird. I know that they try to make little highlights of pinkness and the red around the eyes and the forehead just to compensate like when you turn the lights on. But when you don't have the laser eye on, it looks very weird, man. I don't know. It's very weird. All right, let's just go ahead and start from the neckline first. I think they did a good job of sculpting the neck and the details of the creases and everything, except the tone is just way too white. This is way too white compared to the rest of the body, whether it's the hand or the face, but everything else looks really good. Here, you can totally tell the face is a little bit more yellow and the neck is more pinky and white. So that is kind of weird. One more thing that I really don't like is the ear. This is worse than the prototype for sure, especially the color they are using. I don't know why. It's kind of purplish and pink for some reason, man. On both sides, let's look at that. It just doesn't look natural at all. And then next to it, the John here. I just don't like it, man. Look. You can't really do anything to it because they cut it so short. The prototype was down by the face, and it's not just jumping out at you like this. This kind of remind me of the Wolverine instead. Yeah, I don't like the John here. The lips, I don't mind it. I think it looks okay. And the 5 o'clock shadow, they still plugged in all the hair here, which looks really good. You got a couple creases right here on the shin. A little bit too much, But other than that, I think the 5 o'clock shadow looks good. Expression looks really good. The eyebrow does look good again. Again, the creases on the forehead, this all looks good. The eyes, I think those are really nice. Got more creases underneath the eyes. Looks really good, man. Overall, just the color, I think, that they changed, and I don't think they should have changed the color. It should have been more realistic overall. But other than that, the hair here, I think you're gonna need someone to just work on the hair a bit because of the fishnet that they put on. When I take it out, I actually have to just go through and play with it a bit. It's still not looking that great because everything is so flat, but you can definitely do some work and make it look better. Yeah. One more thing I noticed, it's kind of weird that the nose here is just so deep out. It looks very awkward to me. I don't know why. The eye socket just way up in there. But if you're looking at straightforward or a little bit on the side, doesn't really bother you. Yeah, it only bothers if you look at the side like this. Yeah, it's not natural. Overall, I think the likeness is a little bit downgrade from the prototype, but from certain angle, it's definitely him, man. And I think it looks more proportional than the prototype. So I give it about 90% on the likeness still. Despite like the color of the skin tone on his face, everything else just looks pretty good all over. Now let's check out the light up feature on the eye. There we go. That is still impressive. Still don't know how they pull this off and it make it look so good. That looks really good because usually if you have like a laser eye, you can't really see the details, except this one, you can definitely see them. So I really do like this. And maybe it will look better at night with all the little highlight, pink highlight around the eye here will just glow more. We'll have to see though. All right, let's get a measurement of this guy. I can already tell the measurement of the base because it's the same as the turntable here. This is the 24 inches turntable all around, so that's that. Let's start with the height. Okay, this is about 35 inches or about 89 centimeter. And the length from hand to hand, that is about 33.5 inches or 85 centimeter. And then the depth here is about 21 inches or about 54 centimeter. Yeah, it's a huge, it's not that big, but the expansion of the arm is just gonna, take up a lot more room than it should. So I still don't know where to put him yet. So I'm just gonna leave him on this display for now and find him a better place. And here it is with the rest of the Justice League and the DC line from Infinity. And I think it goes very well together. And I think this is going to be the spot where I'm going to put him. I have to make another one of this display and just put him right next to Aquaman and Batman right here. I look perfect. I think I figured out the lighting patterns over here, which I thought something was wrong with it in the beginning because it's nothing like the prototype. Prototype, you just press it one time and the base and the eyes turn on at the same time. But I think here, they kind of make it have like different kind of mode. So once you plug it in, the light up feature on the base turn on, then you have to push it to come out. And then you push it one more time and the eyes does light up here. Push it to reset it one more time. Push it in, the base turn off, but the light on the eye still on. One more time. Now the base is have the kind of pulsation effect to it. Here you can kind of see it's pulsating and the eye is still on. Now one more time. The eyes is off and the base is still the same. And the last, press it and this is how you turn off both of the lights. So definitely this is something new, which is didn't say in the instruction or anything yet. So hopefully you guys can find this kind of helpful to you. But I think again, it could have been a lot easier just by using like a remote control or something that would make it so much easier and faster as well. For conclusion, I paid about $37.50 all in for this piece. It's about the same as that Bale Batman, but that's standard for their life-size bust from Infinity Studio here. Overall, even though it is a little bit downgrade from the prototype, I still like it very much compared to their first Superman, which I think that one has better likeness. But the pose, I prefer this one with the expansion of the arm, and also the suit just looked very good and it has a light up feature as well. Now, this is probably my last DC life-size bust, and unless somebody is making Wolverine or Deadpool life-size bust, those are on my list. Just giving you a hint. All right, but I would love to know what you guys think of this piece, if the likeness is there and if it's worth the money or not. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.